street food.
Welcome back to Street Food's adventure in Guangzhou. Dim sum. It's a Cantonese tradition. The British have tea time, the Spaniards take a siesta. In Guangzhou, you have dim sum. Our friend Summer, the day before her wedding, took us out to a traditional Cantonese dim sum. Dim sum breakfast. We had some qing cai, we had some more changfeng, some papaya, a white carrot omelet, that was good. We had some zhou, some pork baozi, some shrimp dumplings. Now these are all things very typical to dim sum, you see them a lot. But then they brought out some durian pastries. Liu lian su. It's just a little puff. It's like a cream puff, but instead of being full of cream, it's full of nastiness. You don't really need to mash durian a lot. I mean, when it's ripe, it's already pretty mushy. At first I liked it,
pretty good.
But then...
Okay, the aftertaste though now, the aftertaste settling in.
Yeah, it was durian. You need a special genetic code to like durian. I do not have that code, but I will say it beats chicken feed by a mile. The fruit counterpart to durian, its companion fruit, if you will, is mangosteen. If two fruits were ever to be partners in crime, it would be these two fruits. The crime, of course, being the assault that they make on your taste buds. When it comes to durian, mangosteen is the Bonnie to its Clyde, if you will. Mangosteen is tart, but also sweet. It's like if you could imagine a very slimy sweet tart. It's not great, but compared to durian, it's awesome. Summer says these two fruits go together. She loves them both. I did risk my life a bit, culinarily speaking, while we were in Guangzhou. Last week we saw the chicken feet, straight nasty. This week is no better, durian is gross, but I was feeling like I wasn't really eating it on the street. The wedding was at all these nice places. So I went out on the corner, I found a little street food cart selling some seafood, and I ate a street oyster.
So I ate that oyster off the street. I'm not entirely sure that was the best call.
I don't know what I was thinking. After all that risk, I decided on a lighter pick, fried rice. Now I know we've seen fried rice already this season, but this is a great example of how the fried rice in Guangzhou in the south is different from the fried rice that we get in Xian. The fried rice in Guangzhou is very similar to what we might find in the west. You start with some oil and then you fry an egg. On top of that, you throw a big handful of bean sprouts. Now those are normally missing from Shanxi fried rice, not always. You add the rice, some green onion. It's heavy on the soy sauce. It's got some cabbage in there as well. The fried rice here in Xian is not heavy on the soy sauce, and it's got different vegetables. I mean, if you eat fried rice a lot, you definitely would notice a difference. On the other hand, they're still both pretty greasy, they're still both pretty delicious. So the morning of the wedding, the friends and family all gathered in the lobby of this hotel. While the bride and the groom went out to get pampered and whatnot, the rest of us were bused to the site of the wedding ceremony. It was kind of cool. We all rode the bus together to this other hotel. I didn't know what to expect. In addition to a great meal with the family, which included winter melon soup served inside actual winter melons, awesome, we and the other wedding guests were treated to a tour of the surrounding area.
I'm currently stranded in a botanical garden. The bus is trying to pull its way out of the thing without stalling. Oh, there we go, we made it. Nice. Oh.
Summer in New York's had 3 wedding ceremonies. One in her hometown, one in his hometown, and this one in the town where they work and currently live. This one was the most Western of all the ceremonies. But they still had plenty of Chinese elements, such as Photoshop mastery, confetti, tea. It's cool. The groom gives the bride's parents some tea, and first he calls them aunt and uncle, but after they drink the tea and they say, yeah, I like it, then he calls them mom and dad, and then they give him a hongbao. A hongbao is a red envelope full of money. If you go to a Chinese wedding, you better come carrying one of these. How much goes in the hongbao? That depends how well you know the person. It's all about that relationship. The bride does the same thing with the tea. She gives a hongbao. It's cool. Now afterwards, there's a party with lots of toasts. People drink a lot, especially the bride and groom, because they gotta go around and they toast everyone. And they're supposed to drink up, and you know, the more you drink, the happier you are, and that's a Chinese party. But you know, it's a problem if you're the groom and you're trying to toast everybody, you gotta be careful. There's different tactics you can do to avoid that. But basically, you know, you have to handle it. After that, there's karaoke. Everybody's gotten their drink on, they're feeling very free. I took my kids back and put them to bed in the hotel. My wife went to sing karaoke because that's her jam. All in all, we had a great time in Guangzhou. We love Summer and Yorks. We're so happy for them. I'm glad you got to see part of their wedding and our culinary experience in southern China. There's still a lot more snacks to come on Street Food Season 6. Next week, we're back to my Chinese language show, 太麻烦你了. You know, you watch me try to pull off my Chinese, you can show it to your Chinese friends, and they can tell you how much I suck. Or not. Till next week, eat it on the street, watch out for the parasites. Street food. To watch my new Chinese language show here, support the show by becoming a patron here, or visit my blog, streetfoodinternational.com. There's so many ways to snack.